Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. My name's Kidvenicus, and welcome to my first podcasty discussion-y sort of thing. Today I am with Cyber-Soulgem,
Hello.
and today we're going to be discussing Kingdom Hearts 3 Worlds and what we want to see in the game when it releases sometime in the near future, which we don't know exactly when that's gonna be. So, Cyber, have you
Yes.
gotten any ideas on what you would like to see in the game?
Um, Personally speaking, I kind of want to see like a Treasure Planet world. I
Mm.
think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see a whole lot of Treasure Planet, but I think that's the one with the kind of steampunky
Yeah.
flying pirates. Yeah. That would
Yeah.
be
It's been a long time since I've seen the film, but yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
yeah, that'd be actually really interesting. It would look kind of like the Final Fantasy world, if you may, the kind of darker
Yeah.
style. Maybe even have Cloud show up from Radiant Garden and
Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
One thing I was thinking about was having a Monsters Inc. world
man.
because Pixar hasn't been represented at all. Basically, that we had
Yeah.
a untextured character models
Yeah.
in Final
Back to that.
Mix. Yeah, and so I think that Monsters Inc. Monstropolis, the doors um could be a really cool thing because you could go from like a Hawaiian, or it could even go to worlds that you can't reach through the gummy ship anymore, kind of like Disney Castle
Oh, that'd
and
be really cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Kind
like
of like.
sorry,
Sorry. Yeah. You can keep talking. Sorry.
yeah, but they could visit Alice in Wonderland, or even go back in time to past versions of the worlds, like, go back to the Birth by Sleep era. Maybe that's how they could even try to save Terra and Aqua and Ventus by
That would
going back in
that'd be
time.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
could see that.
yeah, and I think that there really needs to be some Pixar representation. I mean, Toy Story is something they've kind of done in the vein of the Cinderella world in Birth by Sleep, when they had you when you were Ventus, you shrunk down to a really small size. That was one of the first few worlds in the game, and so they have the technology and they can build big environments like that. So that may be interesting.
And I think that would also work because of the doors and stuff, and like the whole idea of keyholes.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That would work really well. I was thinking, like, what if they made it a hub world? Which I don't think they would make it a hub world, like, Gummy Ship.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I think that that could be a really interesting idea to, work with the time mechanic of, the Monsters Inc. theories and stuff like that.
as much as I would love that, because I adore Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, they're both awesome films.
Hmm.
If they were to do like a Pixar thing, I
Yeah.
think they would like do Toy Story,
Yeah.
because
Toys.
just because it's so big, you know.
You know what I could also see them doing is trying to like tie in with one of the upcoming uh movies. But actually kind of relating to that topic, Toy Story 4 is coming out within the next few years. And so they could easily tie in Toy Story 4 with the Kingdom Hearts world.
Oh, definitely. I think that they're really trying to like push some of like the newer films. Like we saw the Tangled World,
Yeah.
and we saw the Big Hero 6 like artwork and
Yeah.
stuff. So I think that they might do some like like maybe like Sugar Rush from Wreck It Ralph, or Arendelle from Frozen.
I can't see how they would not give like how they would pass up the opportunity to work with a Frozen world, because that's basically like thousands of dollars on a silver
Cash
platter.
cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
But something I don't.
Printing money.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if it's something you heard about, but the Big Hero 6 world is actually a continuation of the story.
Yes, I've heard of that.
And that's really cool because that offers up another possibility for the worlds. Even if they're gonna do Tangled, we're not gonna get a sequel to that anytime soon, but we could see a follow up of this story. Um, have Mother Gothel, the bad guy, get resurrected by the Heartless, or her shell become a nobody.
I
Uh,
could see that, like the whole like Shell becoming a nobody type thing.
yeah, because she's
That
just.
I could definitely see happening. That'd be awesome.
Oh man, what if all of the defeated villains that the main characters have defeated over the last few years, at like near the very end of the game, they come as these like pale nobody versions, and you have to do kind of a boss
Oh,
rush situation.
that'd be awesome.
Oh, that.
I think they would. I think they would be more like made completely out of darkness, kind of like the anti Sora from
Yeah,
Kingdom
or
Hearts 2,
yeah.
because like the whole like 13 Secrets of Darkness
Mm-hmm.
thing, I could see it like because I think nobodies are more like empty shells, if you know what
Yeah,
I mean. While the Heartless are like shadows and whatever, and I think that kind of fits more with the theme of the 13 Secrets of Darkness,
yeah.
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh man, I've been in Kingdom Hearts for so long, and recently I haven't been keeping up too much, so I need to always remind myself a little bit. It's actually one of the first game series I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was one of the first games I ever beat. And I still have my original copy. I'm looking at it right now, and man, Kingdom Hearts 2 is such an amazing game.
It
Um,
is.
it's possibly one of my favorite games of all time.
Yes,
The
definitely.
the
It's
mel
amazing.
the melodrama is just completely, oh, love, friendship, and it's amazing for like a teenager because you're just like the most angsty, and you're like, oh my gosh, all these characters, and it's amazing.
It is really phenomenal. Love that game.
Yeah.
Love
So
it to death.
you were you were talking about the more oh yeah, I was thinking about Wreck-It Ralph, and how meta would it be that they're in a video game world in a video game, and they could pull like a Deadpool and just like wink at the camera.
I think they could do that. I think they would do that. Like Ralph would be like, don't you see them like past the screen or whatever?" And like they, like Ralph just like looks at like towards like us, like
I
at the fourth wall, and then Sora and like Donald and Goofy are like, what are you looking at? You know?
I could see Goofy, like, Goofy's always kind of played off as the idiot in the
Yeah.
games, but what if he is just, like, able to see what Ralph sees, or at least pretends until the very end, and he was just, he says, "Oh, I was only doing it to make him feel good," or something, and I could just see him do something like that.
Yeah.
And also the whole theme of like memories, and I mean there's a whole game based on memories, chain of memories.
Yes.
um Inside Out could just be like the best fit for some of the themes in the
Oh,
game.
I didn't even think about that.
Like, they could have, I mean, I'm basically trying to resurrect Aqua, Terra, and Ventus through my ideas.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do that anyways. Like, I think it's kind of obvious that they're gonna do that
Yeah,
one way or another.
they've showed him off in all of like the Xehanort, all the opening cutscenes to the more recent games, when really they haven't, brought it up, but they have all of the Keyblade wielders, even like Shion and Roxas, which I
Yes.
I really hope, and I know that sorry for interrupting, but
Oh
I
yeah.
I know that
Continue.
Roxas and Shion are part of Sora, but if they can just give us a little bit of fan service and just bring them out, that'd be nice.
I was about to say that actually, and I think they will bring him like as like separate characters
Hmm.
because from what I'm aware about like Dream Drop Distance, I haven't played that much of it. Like I
Hmm.
just started a couple days ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, like I seen some uh cutscenes, and it looks like Sora. He's kind of like connected to all these people, like through their hearts and whatever.
Hmm.
And he's actually connected to Shion and Roxas. So it looks like they're kind of like separate beings as well. like they're connected to Sora.
Yeah,
Like they're a part of him, but they're also separate people.
oh
So
man,
I think they will bring him like back, like resurrect him from the dead.
what if, what if, uh, Sora feels that he needs all of these other Keyblade wielders, and so because like Ventus and Aqua, or not Aqua, Xion and Roxas are stuck inside him, and so he kind of sacrifices himself to bring them out. Um,
Oh.
but then they pull a complete Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kyrie brings him back and then they just whoop Xehanor's or Xehanort.
And then he gets a second no, a third nobody pretty much.
Yeah. They just get like a complete fan service character to put in there. I'm trying to think of somebody they could just throw in there. Just
Like I'm like imagining like this like super like muscly like Sora dude with like a black coat, and then he has like the squeakiest voice ever. Hey guys.
or they get kind of a Kronk looking guy from Emperor's New Groove, just this totally buff cake guy, and he doesn't even have a keyblade. He just pummels people with his fists. He has like tattoos of keyblades on his arm, so that's their workaround for him not having keyblades. He has
Yeah,
keyblades, but he just pummels people with them.
the keyblades are my fists.
My friends are my power. Well, my muscles are my power.
Oh man, I can see that.
And what if, and this is kind of getting off topic from the worlds, but what
Yeah.
if Lee, because he's not Axel anymore, he's Lee, but if they bring Roxas and Xion out, I wonder if Lee's gonna recognize them, or if Axel will kind of take over Lee's body, so that we can kind of have a happy ending for some sort of wrap up for those characters.
Well, I mean, we do know that the nobodies they can they like most of the time they remember their past. So maybe like a nobody with a heart would remember their like nobody life. I think that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, kind of. If the nobody, they kind of have the shared memories, um, which would make
Kingdom
sense.
Hearts doesn't make sense.
It makes. That's the funny thing is some people like
Rational sense.
when I leave when I leave the fandom, people are like, oh my gosh, it's so confusing. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not the one who was when you were younger reading the Wikipedia for it. Oh wait, oh, maybe that's why it makes so much sense. And I kind of wrote stories about them, and I was obsessed.
See, before Dream Drop Distance,
Yeah.
like everything just kind of like meshed together and it made sense. But then Dream Drop Distance comes, and like now we have like time travel, and it's what?
Oh yeah. And they
Young Xehanort? It's like who's this guy? And like the cloaked dude from Kingdom Hearts 1 is apparently Xehanort as well.
they play it off like that was supposed to be the character the whole time. It's like, no, you're not. No, it wasn't. You haven't had this like what? It's gonna probably be an over 15-year plan. If they would
No
have
way they
had that
planned that
plan,
out.
if they wouldn't have had that planned out, they would have had the game out sooner. But, um, oh man. So I'm just also trying to think. Let me look real quick. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of what Disney. We haven't even touched on the new properties that they've brought
Ooh.
into
Yeah, like
Disney.
Star Wars, not Marvel, Marvel, and like Muppets.
Oh
Not
yeah.
Muppet,
Oh,
yeah,
that
Jen Henson's.
that'd be so amazing. A Muppet World. I know they wouldn't do it, but man, like having Animal as like a heartless animal as a boss, and he just beats the crap out of
Oh,
everybody. There's a
that'd
bunch
be
of
awesome.
um, Muppet Heartless, and they're just like,
Just like flopping their arms around.
yeah, just
I can just imagine like 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 assist characters like Jack Skellington, Aladdin.
yeah,
I can imagine like Kermit the Frog as one of those. And he just kind of like slaps his arms around. Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog.
oh, that would be great. All
I
right,
would just be cracking up.
yeah. So, um, one thing. So I'm looking at Google Images, the timeline.
Yeah.
And so things that are upcoming, uh, yeah, the new Jungle Book movie, the new Captain America Civil War, Alice in
I
Wonderland
keep
2.
forgetting. I keep forgetting that they're like remaking their films, like their
Yeah,
old films, but in live action.
yeah,
And like when Maleficent first came out, I was wondering if they would like turn, like if they would use that in Kingdom Hearts 3.
yeah. What if, because like they
I
have,
can't see that happening though.
well, what if, because they have like Alice in Wonderland and Jungle Book, what if they just put those, I think I would riot if they put those characters in instead. Um, but they could also just patch, like, sell DLC, here's original skin packs,
Oh,
$50.
yeah. I would get mad though.
Yeah, but it's, oh, and then they have that BFG movie upcoming.
BFG. Oh yeah, the big friendly giant.
Yeah. Oh,
Have you seen the
oh,
trailer for that?
yes, I've seen the teaser trailer.
Yeah.
And then, uh, Moana, the,
Oh yes, that has to be a world.
they're probably
Definitely.
gonna, because, I mean, it's already, what if Moana, I don't know the plot of the movie, but what if Moana and, Oahu, the two main
Yeah.
characters, they, like,
Uh-huh.
sail into Destiny Island on the boat, and they, that'd
Oh,
be that'd be funny. They show up there, and so it's like you have to go back to Destiny Island and check out these people.
that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, and they're making another Pirates of the Caribbean movie,
Yeah.
so they'll probably put,
Money.
yeah, it's totally not just, they've planned these out. Of course they have. Why would you
Yeah,
assume that?
definitely. Um, have you heard of the upcoming Disney film, Zootopia?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they could definitely put that in the game. What if, how they have those like alternate suits?
Yeah.
What if they put like Donald and Goofy and Sora into like business suits, um, or like casual. Like Goofy would be casual. Um,
Like I could see like sort of like the Lion King land
oh, they would turn.
from Kingdom Hearts 2. They
Yeah,
would, yeah, like I could see like Donald and Goofy kind of like staying normal but with like different clothing,
yeah,
and then they would turn Sora into like an animal.
yeah. He could. I'm trying to think of what. Oh, it would be interesting to bring him into like a what was it, a lion or a tiger form, because that was what he was originally going to be, like a hybrid of them.
Yeah.
So if they like took the original concept art and basically turned that into what he looks like, that would be
Just not the chainsaw.
yeah, not
Please don't bring the chainsaw.
a
Nobody
mini
wants
game
that.
where you just hack up all the people of Zootopia. You just like just go crazy. um, so since this has just kind of become a discussion about Kingdom Hearts 3, um,
Yes. Kind of gotten off track.
that's all right. Um, so in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, we had multiple characters to play as. Um, they haven't shown off anything for more characters. Do you think that they are going to add in like Riku as a main playable character, or do you think they're just going to put him and Mickey, or those characters in sort of like in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you died, or at certain points in the story?
Oh, I can see it as like both ways
Yeah,
because
maybe.
at the end of Dream Drop Distance, Riku he passes his exam and he is like officially a Keyblade master.
Yeah,
So I could see him like it's kind of like Dream Drop Distance where it's like both storylines like at the same time.
yeah.
They're both like intertwined.
Or especially also like Birth by Sleep,
Yes.
which is
I
basic.
haven't played Birth by Sleep yet. I'm
I've
sorry.
It's all right. I've started to play it on. I got the 2.5 HD remix. Um, and so I haven't really played it recently, but I just started the Ventus story. Um, and so yeah, I think that, I mean, they haven't shown off any Riku stuff, but what if they just did completely different worlds? Since they're taking so much time already, why not just throw in a little bit more, like, I don't know, adult levels for Riku, like more like Port Royal,
Uh-huh.
Marvel kind of stuff. Since he's a
Yeah.
master, quote unquote, and he is like canonically a year older than Sora. He's a
Yes.
little more serious. They could put him in, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and those
Mm.
kind of ones where Sora would totally
Kind of
become
grittier ones, if you will.
yeah, where Sora would become a Jedi, and he would, and
Oh, oh man, I'm imagining like a lightsaber keyblade right now.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
I saw Force Awakens like a couple days ago, so this is awesome.
I've seen
This is
it.
like what's in my mind.
I've seen it 4 times.
I'm jealous of you.
I've there's a theater near my home that I've gone to twice, and I'm saving up money for Comic Con now, but it's a good movie. They could definitely put that in. So another kind of Kingdom Hearts thing is
Yes.
the D23 exclusive Mickey Disney Infinity disc that they gave to people, where it
Yeah,
was,
the Kingdom Hearts Mickey.
yeah, he became King Mickey. Um, and I got really frustrated when that came out because the only piece. Oh, and then the Disney Infinity 3.0, the ultimate unlock, which is like if you unlock everything in the game. I believe it's a Keyblade.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard of that.
yeah, let me look up an image of it real quick just because I want to see that. Um, but do you think that with the release of with Kingdom Hearts 3, they'll put like some Sora or some Kingdom Hearts figures in Disney Infinity?
See, that's a little weird because, like, legally speaking,
Right.
like Square Enix owns like the design for like Sora and Riku and stuff, but Disney owns like the clothing. I think it's like just like one jumbled mess.
It's weird.
Yeah, but I think they would like team up with Square Enix just to put like Sora in the game. Maybe some
Yeah.
like Kingdom Hearts themed like items for like the toy box.
Yeah. Yeah, here 1 second. Let me look at this. I'm just trying to look at um this video that says the Kingdom Hearts. Oh no, never mind. It's just somebody talking over Call of Duty gameplay. Never mind. Um but yeah, I think that I want them to make Kingdom Hearts Infinity figures, but at the same time, they need to like not make it canonical or canonical.
Canonical.
Canonical, thank you. Um, because otherwise, I uh, I I don't know. I would be a little bit disappointed.
No, I don't think like any of it. It's like canonical. I think the
Yeah,
whole point of Disney Infinity is that like it's a toy. It's just a kid playing with some toys, and then just like their imagination.
yeah, yeah. This is I'm really I this has kind of reignited my love for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm re-looking at the Dark Baymax, and what they're doing with the story that we've just only seen is awesome. Um,
Yes.
like putting in Disneyland sections and putting in like Disneyland rides as
Yeah.
summons basically.
It, are they summons? I'm very confused
Well,
with
they're
what it is.
I don't know if they're summons, but you call them, maybe it's sort of a drive form, which they better bring back the drive form.
Yes, they need to bring them back. I'm gonna get so mad if they don't.
And I would also, even if it's DLC, I don't care. I want a way to get Sora into his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit again. Because
Yes,
that's my favorite outfit.
8 year old me would be freaking out.
I would, yeah, I love that costume. But let's see, what was I talking about? I forgot.
You were talking about I think the Keyblade transformations with
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Disney rides.
Um, I don't know if like certain parts are needed for, like, I think some of them may be event based and some of them may not.
Yeah, like I think like the Olympus Coliseum with that giant rock titan. I think
Yeah.
that one's an event. Well, I
Yeah.
think the one with like the ship, you know,
Or
that like
the
spins around. I think that one's like an actual like attack, like a transformation or like a drive or something.
yeah, and then there's also the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters based
Uh-huh.
one where it turns into like a first person shooter, I think. Um like it goes kind of a little bit crazy, but I
Yeah, straight up rapid fire,
it just
insane.
it's turning into wisdom mode or wisdom form from Kingdom Hearts 2. Just
Yes,
they could
it's
appeal
exactly what it is.
they could appeal to the FPS audience and make the wisdom form mode like a timed FPS mode where you just like shoot heartless and
And
nobodies and
they get rid of the purple outfit. They turn it to like a camo outfit with like a helmet and stuff. And then like his keyblade turns into like a gun for a little bit.
what if oh man, so before
They're
we
still
wrap
like magic bullets. They're like, don't worry, kids, it's magic bullets, rated E for everyone.
um and so there's one last thing I want to talk to you about before we may want to wrap it up, and that's downloadable content. Um, so as you know, everybody may know, downloadable content has been plaguing all sort of games. And whether you like it or not, it's no real surprise that every kind of genre has been consumed by, unlocks and special perks. So my
Yeah.
question to you, Cyber, is what would you want to see from downloadable content if and most likely when they release it for Kingdom Hearts 3?
See, I don't know because if they did something, if you heard, they removed Halloween Town, and which got me really mad. I love that town.
Wait, they
Amazing
removed
movie.
Halloween Town?
Halloween Town, yeah. They removed Halloween Town and Agrabah from Aladdin. So if they brought those back as DLC, I would get really, really mad because it's just kind of like nickel and diming us, you know.
Wait, they
It's
removed
like
them from the
give
main
us
game?
money.
They removed them from Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah.
Well, that's wow. Those are two of the bigger worlds.
Yeah.
That's insane. And Square Enix has been doing a little bit of shady practices with, making Final Fantasy VII episodic.
Episodic. I was about to say that as well.
Yeah, and doing
Yeah.
isn't the new Lara Tomb Raider games also made by Square Enix?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me look that because they've also been doing uh microtransactions.
Oh,
I really don't want there to be microtransactions. Um, that would really disappoint me.
you used up your drive forms. Now you have to wait 5 hours in order to use them again.
Or pay 99 cents. Dun-dun-dun. Um, I would love to see because games like Fallout 4 where the season pass isn't necessary. I would love to see no day one DLC, but do what Super Smash Brothers did and release additional DLC, like maybe little mini quests. Even I would be okay with separate worlds like after game or post game.
Yeah, like once the game is out for like a year, maybe I could see that.
Yeah, or even a few months, because I know that I'm gonna beat it within a month or two of its release. I don't beat a whole lot of games, but I'm gonna beat Kingdom Hearts 3. Um, But yeah, I would love to see kind of wrapping up the loose ends of, oh no, there's a Heartless at Rampage here. Oh no, this villain is back. Let's kill him.
And just talking about loose ends, I don't know if I'm gonna make this even longer. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I've free time.
But Kingdom Hearts, I think it was called Key or X, however you want to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Which will be in the 2.8 remix.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about like these I think 8 different animals or whatever.
Yeah.
And they each one had each leader they had like a special animal keyblade.
Hmm.
And apparently one of them rebelled and like tried to like destroy all the other ones.
Could that
And
be Xehanort?
but nobody knows what that animal is, and there's lots of theories that like Keyblade bastard
Yeah.
was Xehanort because he has like a ram on his Keyblade.
Oh.
So I don't know if they might like confirm or deny that.
I mean, if this is, I'm pretty sure, and I hope that this is only going to be the last game in the Xehanort saga, where you have Xehanort and his 7 million children clones that he has.
Children.
Yeah, they're clone children's heartless. But
this is heartless Xehanort. This is nobody is Xehanort. This is the Xehanort made out of darkness, not to be confused with the heartless one.
This is the
one from the past. This is the one from the future.
This is the fetus one. Here you go.
This is a fetus one.
They just give you a dead fetus, kind of like PT. They give you
from Earthbound.
Yeah. Oh my. What about like console exclusive levels? Like PlayStation and Xbox One and hopefully maybe NX base
I'd love to
levels.
see NX, but I kind of don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Dragon Quest NX.
Not to mention Cloud being in Smash.
Oh yes, definitely.
That also opens up a lot of plus Square Enix has put Slime, I think, and a lot of Mario, or there's been a lot of crossovers between Dragon Quest, and so they could easily put Kingdom Hearts. Plus, Kingdom Hearts was on a lot of mobile systems.
That's true. Yeah. Of course, you have 348 days after 1. Was that what it's called?
358 days over 2.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, it's alright.
I always change the name every time I say it.
It's alright.
You have Recoded and you have Dream Drop Distance, and then of course there's also Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Which was the original version of Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Which was on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, and then they re-released it for PS2 with an updated system. I haven't beaten that yet, just because it's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't really. I don't know.
I like the story. I read the manga, which I hope
they make the manga too.
Yeah, there's
both volumes.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. There's a manga for Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories. They're continuing to doing 2. They stopped for a while, but I think they're still doing it now.
I have only volume 2 of 2.
Yeah, and then 358 days over 2. They have a manga for.
Whenever I go to an anime convention, it's like Soul Eater or Kingdom Hearts. Soul Eater, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, man.
I already got a collection going. I'll just pick up Kingdom Hearts.
I'll pick up both. Why not? I don't even. Man, what if they made a Kingdom Hearts anime?
Oh, I would watch that.
I know they were there was I heard on DidYouKnowGaming.com, but they were planning after Kingdom Hearts 1 to make a TV series, but it fell through because they still wanted to continue the story, so they didn't want to have to deal with the side stories of the TV show. So once Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and we've got the end of that, I could
wrapped up.
Yeah, even if maybe we get some relationship statuses finished, see if Sora and Kairi will finally seal the deal.
Little smooch.
Yeah, maybe finally, after 13 years or 15, 16, however it's going to be until it comes out. But I mean, what if the next trilogy is their children? They pull a Star Wars The Force Awakens and it's just their children.
Oh yeah, it's just they're alright. I could see that happening.
Yeah, but overall,
but who would be Riku's kid?
Oh,
would it be Luke Skywalker? Nobody knows.
Riku's just super old. He's no. What if they
Yeah.
pull like a? He's just like this little. He's the comedy relief curmudgeon, and he just beats the
He's just that
crap out of all of them. He just
crazy lonely old man.
he uses his keyblade as a cane, and then he just like knocks people over with it. He's like,
Give me my coffee. But Master Riku, I came here to trade with you. I said, give me my coffee.
he hits the kids like not with the sharp jagged end, but he just hits him with the blunt of the handle.
Yeah, the blood. It's like, bah. It's like a thud sound. It's like, ow. Give me my coffee. It's like, fine.
He's like started to turn it into like a big pocket knife with like little like a corkscrew coming out of one end and a little wrenches and I want Riku to become like a comedy character eventually. I think that would be great.
That'd be awesome.
All right. Well, I think that this has been an awesome discussion. And I want to hear what you guys think. So leave a comment below. I know we've talked about a whole lot of stuff over this last 36 minutes. From story to worlds to weapons to characters. So leave your comments if you're into Kingdom Hearts, or if you're not into Kingdom Hearts. I'm surprised you made it 36 minutes into a discussion about it. But I would love to hear if you're interested in picking up any of the games. So please check out Cyber-Soulgem. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below. Cyber, do you have anything to say before we wrap this up?
Well, I loved talking with you, man. This was awesome.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for giving up some of your vacation time to talk with me.
No problem, man.
All right. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.